Welcome to a brief introduction to the Quantum iLife Infinity app. Today we are using an iDevice. If you are using an Android product, the screens will be very similar and the app will work the same. First, thank you for downloading the 2-week free trial. We want you to know the iLife Infinity app is fully functional during this time. The sole purpose of this video is to encourage you to explore the amazing capabilities of the iLife Infinity app. And there are many, from our customization feature to our cross-analysis program and beyond. Don't be fooled by the fact that you can hold it in your hand. It is a powerful tool for your personal or professional use. Let's get started. This is the welcome screen. You will tap anywhere on this screen to enter the program. You are immediately taken to the demographics screen or the client record screen. This is where you will enter your information. As you can see, you will enter first name, last name, date of birth, identifying characteristics. This is the area where you will type in the client's current stress issues. You will use a comma to separate thoughts and words. Be succinct. As you can see here, there are only a few items listed. Of course, you will not say etc., etc., but you will want to be, again, very succinct. Now you will take a picture of your client. Be sure to use a current picture and change the picture with each subsequent session. The picture captures and reads the energy from the person's energy field. Just follow the prompts on your app to complete this task. Finally, spectral voice analysis. The voice analysis provides the iLife Infinity app with an opportunity to assess the algorithms of the person's voice to further enhance the stress evaluation process. You are now ready to begin the session. Before we press the Start button, I would like to draw your attention to the icons along the bottom of the screen. They are filled with information that will be very helpful in learning about your device. We strongly recommend that you go to each of these panels, and the question mark that you see here follows through to each panel, giving pertinent information about the panel that you are in at that current time. Now we can press Start. You are now on the DaVinci screen. The window that pops up asks if you would like to add an energetic signature. This is an area where you may place an affirmation in the form of individual words or a brief statement separated by double spacing between words or statements. The app then creates a specific vibration from the words or the statements in this panel that will now be generated throughout the session. You will now press Scan. You will notice that each of the 15 profiles on the left of the screen have now been populated with a numerical stress response value. Please note that the window in the middle of the screen suggests that items with a value of 650 and above may have a higher probability of disturbance. These items are appropriate for balancing. Now, the most important part of your iLife Infinity app, the balancing of the stress responses. You may drag the item from the left side of the page by putting your finger on the item and dropping it in the Balance RX at the top or the multi-layer Balance RX at the bottom. You may place 3 to 6 items in either tray, set the timer. This timer is for the Balance RX and this timer is for the multi-layer RX. These are the buttons for the different panels or the different balancing panels that you will tap once you have set the appropriate time. When the balancing ends, the alignment, harmony, and energy flow will be populated with values. To the right of that will be one individual number. This one number represents a mean average of the 3 items and expresses the body's ability to reduce the stress in relationship to the items placed in either this tray or the multi-layer RX. The multi-layer RX will also populate alignment, harmony, and energy flow in this area when using this particular tray. Obviously, a higher number indicates a better response to the balancing. The multi-layer tray allows you to go from panel to panel and place things into this tray. A more in-depth explanation of balancing will be provided when you purchase. Please be sure to tap on any one of these areas. We're going to go ahead and tap on Body Systems by just tapping it with my finger. It opens up a screen that allows for a more in-depth opportunity for balancing. Each panel works the same as the DaVinci. In other words, you will hit the scan button, and items that are over 650 will be the items that you will be interested in balancing from each one of our panels. I want to draw your attention to this arrow. When you tap that arrow, you will return to the prior or previous screen. Most of the time, you will be returned immediately to your DaVinci screen, depending on where you are in the program. To end a session, tap the house icon. Say yes or say OK to this informational window. It is letting you know that the client test or scan results will not be saved. That's fine. You're going to have another one the next time you start. You are now back on the demographic screen. Before we close completely out, please note that when returning for a follow-up session, you will tap Client Records and choose the person's name from the list to create a new session. Now, to completely clear your app, double-tap the Home button and swipe from your device. This is your Home button. Double-click. You can see that it is suspended in the background. I'm just going to take my finger and swipe it off the screen. You would do the same in any of the iDevices, and in your Android it is a little bit different, but we certainly encourage you once again to remove the app completely in between sessions. A final quick note, when you purchase the iLife Infinity app from Quantum Life, we have several educators to provide you with education from navigational, intermediate, and advanced programs, as well as a stress management certification through a national board, the Natural Therapies Certification Board. Thank you for your time today and enjoy your iLife Infinity app. The possibilities are infinite.